JP Morgan is clearly one of the great companies in the world, and especially in terms of its communications generally. In fact, I've used it as a great example many, many times, and the head of communications is an excellent example of how to communicate what a company is doing. But recently, the company hit a snag with its #AskJPM Twitter campaign, in which it was trying to position a marketing executive at the same time that the company was being fined $13 billion. And these two activities really didn't go well together. So this was a huge mistake, we have to say, in terms of communications, and a faux pas overall. But I really like what the company did. First of all, they immediately came out and stopped the broadcast with the executive who was supposed to be on this Twitter feed. The second thing they did was they took ownership of it and were transparent about what was going on rather than try to hide this in some way. And the third thing I really like about what they did was that they did not blame anybody for what happened. They just tried to move on and position JP Morgan in the proper light. There are a couple of lessons that you can learn here. One is that you have to have alignment among the various communications options that exist in your organization. You can't have marketing saying one thing and communications saying another and expect that that's going to make any sense. And maybe the second and most important lesson that we learned from JP Morgan is that you want to think ahead in terms of the kinds of campaigns you're using and try to align those with the activities and strategies of the firm overall. It's not just an episodic thing, but something that JP Morgan and other companies need to learn over a longer term. There are many companies that do this and do it well, and IBM is a great example of the kind of company that takes this seriously and has that kind of alignment between marketing and communications.